Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being with us here for a CBS 8 Plus extended forecast on what is a gray start to our Tuesday morning, but we do have the expectation that by the afternoon we'll get some glimmers of sun. It's going to look very similar to yesterday. Yesterday was a day where we hung on to those clouds all the way through the afternoon. By the afternoon evening stretch, we started to see a little bit of clearing, and we are hoping that we will see that same trend today. So you can see how our models going through the next 12 hours do give us a little bit of that sunshine. We're still expecting overwhelmingly mostly cloudy skies, and that in turn is going to yield cooler than normal temperatures. So we have low 60s as the expectation, as opposed to what would normally be upper 60s, low 70s. Compared to average, San Diego is going to come in about 7 degrees cooler than average. Ramona is expected to be about 6 degrees cooler than average, and Borrego Springs 4 degrees cooler than average. But I promise changes are on the way. If you've been asking where the sunlight is, when we're going to have the sun beaming down on us, the warmth, well, it is in the future. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get to us. So here's that trough of low pressure that's been bringing us the cooler weather, moving off now to our east. Ridge of high pressure builds in its place. As that ridge builds, this orange and yellow tone starts to show us the warm-up process. So we transition from the cooler temperatures to the warmer temperatures. That ridge is really going to amplify going into Friday and Saturday. Those are 2 days where we hold on to some pretty warm temperatures out there. In the meantime, though, there is plenty of wind. Wind advisory remains all the way through about 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. So Wednesday morning is when we'll see that expire. That applies strictly to the mountains and deserts. But even along the coast and inland, we'll feel at least a breeze, 10 to 20 mile per hour gusts expected. A breeze, but not enough to qualify for any wind advisory along the coast or inland. Let's take a look at your afternoon high temperatures. This is where we're really going to start to see some warmth take place over the next about 72 hours or so. Tomorrow, Wednesday, going to act as a transitionary day away from the cloudy skies, the gloom, and the showers that we picked up on early this morning. They were light. It was a mist to maybe a drizzle, but we're going to still see that take place early tomorrow with that marine layer development, and then those clouds breaking apart by the afternoon, more sunshine on hand. 60s as your forecast high, 64 this afternoon in Oceanside, 66 in Poway, 68 in El Cajon as that afternoon high. And then if you head all the way off toward Borrego Springs, 81, we know a lot of people are going to be going to our Riverside County deserts this weekend as they head toward Coachella. So Coachella is going to be beautiful. Sunshine, warmth, 90s in the forecast. Let's start off with the coast and inland Friday, Saturday. Those are your two notably warm days out there. 70s along the coast and 80s inland. So a decent stretch from today through the weekend that we get a daily boost in temperatures. We go from 65 to 84 in a matter of 4 days. That means it's about a 20-degree jump in forecast highs. Also notice the sunshine on hand. Thursday through about Saturday. Looks like by Sunday we could start to see some redevelopment of that cloud cover that'll last into the beginning of next week and cool our temperatures down into that stretch. Mountains and deserts will lag a bit. They'll see low 70s for Saturday and Sunday, 90s there across the deserts. That's a 3-day stretch of 90s, and that includes for Coachella weekend too. So Friday 88, Saturday and Sunday we boost into the 90s. With plenty of sunshine on hand as well. Beyond this, it does seem that we'll start a gradual cool down back toward about average. We hope that we don't head back toward that May gray kind of pattern as we near the month, but we do know that so far the month of April has not been the kindest to us in our afternoon high temperatures. We've stuck with mainly cooler than average temperatures, so we'll keep tabs on it. You can also keep tabs on this forecast on our website, cbs8.com/weather. We appreciate you being with us here for our extended forecast. We hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. Have a good one.